Hi guys, it's Mel here from Mel W Scrapping. I'm going to do a layout for you guys for Stamp and Stencil Savvy. This month it is Stamp Kissing. I actually looked this up and watched a YouTube video on doing this and it was nothing like what I thought. I think I've picked out 2 stamps and I practiced on 3 different things and I think I've finally come up with one that I like. I'm also using a stencil. It's from Scrapbook Fantasy. It's called Interlocking Squares. Now I'm going to do this in conjunction with a sketch by Kathy Loves to Scrap on YouTube. I will have it up on the left hand corner. I'll give you the original at the top and then the one underneath I've actually turned it. So I think Kathy's goes, oh, I'm not going to move that. So Kathy's goes one way and I'm going to turn it so it goes that way. Anyway, you'll see on the screen up on the left-hand corner. I'm also doing it in conjunction with Scrapbook Fantasies. I'm using all their products today. Technically, really, scraps of leftover paper, their embellishments, their stencil, but not their stamping. Which I probably could have used the cat paw, except I don't know. Anyway, I'm doing a photo of myself. Just one, I just wanted one photo and I had one of me and I've got a pink top on and it's just with my hair down, which I don't normally have. I don't normally let that happen very often, mainly because it annoys living daylights out of me. So let's get cracking. I've just put some washi tape here so that I don't go, you know, I knew roughly where I wanted to go with my stenciling. And I'm going to do 2 different colours, which is picked raspberry. And then I'm going to go over it slightly different with the brown. So we're just going to go like this. This is the picked raspberry ink, not the oxide. So there's one bit up here. Try and look at that. Look at that. I've actually got it to marry up. Let's go that side. Oh, whoops. I'll just that to the character of the background. I bet you I won't be able to do that again. Oh, here we go. Let's go something like, yeah, let's go something like that. Oh, whoopsies. And there we go there, roughly. Well, a majority of these will probably get covered, but anyway, we'll see if we can, I don't want to go right to the end. What if I just go like this? I'll just do that, you guys. Right, picked raspberry is done with. You know what? I don't think I want to add that brown in. Because what we can do is add brown splatters at the end. Now, so let's just take our washi tape off. Now, this is an old washi tape and it doesn't have much stick anymore. So, just go like that. Now, first of all, we are going to, I'm just going to map the photo first. I cut the middle out because I don't have a lot of this paper left, and I love it. So I'm keeping the middle. So I thought, you know what, I'll just make a frame out of that dark wood grain. And then we're just going to turn it around for a second, and we're going to do these bits. So this stripy one here came out of Peace and Joy collection, Christmas collection. Just a strip off a scrap that I'd used. And I think this is also Peace and Joy. I'll explain as I go. Wood green one is on its own. That is this wood green here is A Day to Remember. I'm not sure what that one came from. I don't think that's on there. I don't think this is going to be enough. You know what I'm going to do? Where's the bits that I cut before? I'm going to put two different ones. I'm going to go like that. Now, so what we will do with the brown is we may ink the edges. I haven't done that. But to make this lighter one stand out a little, that's what we will do. That one's right. And I know I'm going to be using it that way on the banners as well, but you know what? I don't mind. It's what I've got. It's what I kind of liked. And remember, a layout that you do is about, you've got to like it. You've got to like your layout. Yeah, let's just do that one as well. I'll have to try and pull that other one off and ink the edges. Doesn't take too much time. I'm just roughly doing it. Right. Yeah. You know what? Just when you double-sided tape your sides, it does want to work for a change. Isn't it amazing? So, you guys, it's the 1st of November. It is nearly Christmas. I know, don't freak out. I've already done that. I've done that for all of us. And I've let my daughter know that it's going to be a very light Christmas. Poor kid. She must think we're the poorest people on earth. But she's in grade 10 here in Australia. And, of course, oh, I didn't put stuff on the back of that. Grade 10, because she's at a private school and they actually go up to year 12 at this private school, most of the public schools only go up to year 10 and then they have to change schools for 11 and 12. And when you leave year 10, you have leavers dinner. Well, at her school, because they're not leaving, they're having a leavers afternoon. It's going to be like an afternoon tea. And the dress code was, get this, neat casual to semi-formal. Completely up to parents how formal you want your kids dressed. And I went, great, well, and I was talking to a friend and she goes, that could mean anything. Oh, that's too short. I thought they were the right length. You know what? That cover, no, it doesn't quite. Right, okay, well, let's get rid of that. Let's just chuck them in the bin. Where have I got... Wait, that's not a full piece. That is quite a full piece. Why is that not 12? I'm going through all my scraps that I clean my desk off with. That's not. Why am I all slightly too short? Well, I'll be. Don't you love when you just, you're about to do something and it's not correct, even though it looked correct? This is just like that little 1/4 of an inch. Right, that can be for something else. Right. So anyway, so she's got that coming up, and luckily, because I had to buy her a pretty summer dress for the thing that they had last year in grade 9, and that cost me $100. Well, grade 10's normally a lot more elaborate, and just I think I told you guys, I was there one night, the cat was in the wardrobe, and normally I would never have allowed a cat in the wardrobe, but you know, Luna's kind of worked away and into my heart, and I don't say no. And I saw her put her paw out to near the hanging space part. Oh, look, that's going to do. And I don't know why that's doing that unless I've gone. Anyway, I said to her, oh, no, don't put your claws on that. I saw part of a dress, one of my old dresses, like it wasn't in properly. And I raced up and like moved it, and I went, oh my goodness, Danina, I've just had a thought. She goes, what? And I said, I've got this dress. She goes, what dress? I said, it was an old bride's, well, I wore it as in a wedding. It was my bridesmaid's dress. And, well, Darren's actually worn it to a fancy dress party. And I said, look. And she goes, oh, I didn't know you had that. She goes, can I try it on? I said, by all means you can. And so she went and tried it on. It was slightly too, well, I say slightly too big, but in actual fact, if I just take the straps up a bit, it will fit her perfectly, absolutely perfectly. You know what, I'm going to come in a bit. I don't know why that's not. Right. So that's what she's wearing. She's probably going to be too overdressed, but hey, you know what? I really don't mind. So I'm going to go about there. So let's just cut that bit off. Yeah, I was going to ink these too, but let's have a look here before I cut any more. So she's going to wear that, and I mean, she can dress it down if she wore a denim jacket over it. We have to go shoe shopping, so I've got to buy her shoes in November. Plus, I've booked her in to get her hair done, which is just shampoo and blow dried straight, because she's got shoulder length hair, and of course it's very curly. We don't like the curls. So I've booked that in, so that'll probably cost me $100, and shoes aren't cheap. So I said to her, I've got to get you all that first, and then I'll have to think about Christmas. I said, so Christmas for you may be after Christmas. So she understands, but poor kid. Right, here we go. Done this bit, we'll get the bottom bit on. Make a drink. Oh, can't have a drink. I've got double-sided tape backing in there. So we'll go down here like so. No. Okay, I've got to go up a bit. We'll go here. And then we'll go that bit. Oh, we haven't cut that bit down, have we? So we're going to go about there. And then that one, I'm going to bring it up a bit more. No, I'm not. I'm going to bring it down a bit more. Because we've got to get that to sit. Right, so why is this bit so sticky? So if I come up, we go like that. I've got to get it so that it's come up a bit more. Right, not moving it again. Oh, we haven't cut that, have we? Now let's just cut that. Put a bit on there. So we've got quite a bit. I've got quite a bit to pay out. Plus I've got bills in between all that. So I think Christmas really snuck up on me this year. It really did. I just wasn't expecting it at all. Right, we'll go there. I'll put that there. Oh, it's actually got a bit there, so that'll do. Now, you're probably thinking, now, I've seen you do stenciling, but the stamping, I'll do that at the end. So we'll go like this. I might just go down a bit more. So I haven't quite done that as good as what Kathy has. We'll go on with this photo so that we know where it's sitting. No point dilly-dallying around with that bit. And it took me half an hour yesterday afternoon and then an hour last night to get my desk cleaned up. Right, now this one, it doesn't really matter. So let's just go quick. Either side. These can go over as much as they like. Right. We'll stick that. Now, that's got. So let's go about here. That one. And then that one. Right. Let's get them cut off. Tickles. Gotta find the mark now. So this sketch of Kathy's could be utilised. I've done inking in the background. She used all pattern paper. You could do a million different things with this. It's just a really good versatile sketch. And you could turn it round in different ways to get different looks. So this is just my take on it. for you guys. I brought a cup of tea up with me to have a drink while I was talking and, you know, put all the backs of the stuff in. Right, so here we go with this stamping. I'm going to show you how I did it. So what I've done is I've gone this dots here and I've gone a butterfly. And it was the only one I could get to work that showed you the shape of the butterfly but the dots coming through it. So I'll show you what I did, but we'll do it on a piece of paper. So I went Seedless Preserve Oxide, stamped the dots, got the butterfly, and I went, positioned it like that. You can't really tell that there's any dots on there until you actually stamp it. And there, you can see dots coming through the butterfly. Now let me just, man, I've got a mess here. That's the butterfly. So there's no dots or anything in it, it's just a butterfly. So that's how I did it, okay? So then what I'm going to do, let me just get them cleaned off now that I've done that. And we used Oxide Seedless Preserve. Finish with the inks. So we've got 3 now. Try not to smudge that one. So what we're going to do is, yes, with the brown, we will do the brown. I'll go like this, and we'll just go round the circle. Like so for the second. Now, this way is, I'm going to cut off right at the bottom of the butterfly, okay? I cut about there. So it's a semicircle. No idea if they're all going to be the same size or not. At this stage, I think it'll look just fine. Right, so 3. And this one is going to sit wrong. I should have done it at the bottom. So you know what, let's sit it on top of that bit. I'll sit it next to it on top of that. I'll go slightly different to Kathy's sketch at the bottom. Right, so I'll go like that. I haven't got any of the embellishments out yet that I want to use, so. Right. So with oxides, you kind of make a mess with the ink. You know, the backing when it wouldn't come off before. Now it's not. Go 1. Right. That's my stamp kissing. Can't say I'll ever do it again because it took so many different stamps to try and figure out which one to use to be able to get it to work. I think we might go, so my page is going to be like that. Oh, it doesn't look that bad like that, you guys. I was having a heart attack for nothing. For nothing. Use my English. Right. Okay. We've done it. Okay, that's our bits off there. Sorry if this is a long one. I don't think my teal's gonna, I don't know if that'll go very well. We'll go with purple. With some purple flowers. I can't remember if that was up there or what's the biggest ones we've got for here. So some of that's going to get covered up. Lots in the black. I think that does go up there. Yep. So we'll bring some black. Smaller one. Like that, like that. So there's the purples. Right, I'm just going to pick these up as I go so I don't lose them everywhere. Okay, that's that and that. Let me get that stuck on now, so we know where it's going. So I've just gone with the chipboard title, Let's Get Crafty. Well, it's about me, so I thought, you know what, I was getting crafty and getting creative. That's what I like doing. So I like the colour, you know, purple. You can't really tell in that photo, but I've got one wall dark purple in our bedroom and one wall, the rest of the walls are light purple. And what we'll do is we'll make the cluster go around that. Now, there was one little thing in here. I don't know if I want that or the piggy. I kind of want it to go up there. We go. Okay, so let's, before that sets, I think it's already set. You won't see, you know what, let's go there and build the flowers then around the little piggy. I like cute things, you guys. These characters are really cute, and I've got teddy bears everywhere, just like my daughter. Well, my daughter's just like me. In fact, she's got half my teddy bears. And I like cute things on there. I've already got some, like, let's have a look here. I'm down far enough. And then we'll build that cluster. You know what, well, let's just start doing that right this second. We'll go over the top of the piggy. Bring it down here like so. Got double-sided tape sticking to me everywhere. Let's go like that. Okay. Oh, you know, what am I? trying to do things in a hurry that you do things wrong. I'm just trying to do this in a hurry so I'm not too long for you guys. I might go in here. I'm going to do the bigger black one. I might need another black one. Come down here. Just need a little black one there. These are all fussy cuts from Scrapbook Fantasies. I'm just going to try and bring that up to go under. Stick that bit down again. Right, so there's that. And over here we're going to go. Fingers don't want to work quick enough. Go here. So I've got a long weekend here this weekend, so 3rd of November is a Monday and that's our long weekend. Classing it as recreation day or something. And it's my mum's birthday. So we might get a day off, but we're going up there to see her for her birthday. Now, the other thing that I've done differently to Kathy is she had some doilies. And I'm not going with doilies today. Right. Well, I've got a couple of keys here. I just don't know if I've got a purple one. And I don't know if I've got a brown camera. Thought I might go like that. Something different. I just wanted to make a me page, really, with things that I like. And this is kind of steampunky, the keys. I'll make it part of the title. That glue works so quick. And then the camera, I'm always taking the photos. And we'll go like that. And I know these are, I was going to get some pink leaves cut and I forgot to do them. I'll stick some of these in here. Haven't got many left, so stick some where they'll fit. I think they're meant to be, I don't know if they're meant to be a leaf or a tulip or I'll kind of fill in the gap a bit. And then I've got two for down here. Go one here and then one here. Right, pick them all up again and go down. Finish with those. That'll all go in the bin. Put the lid on the glue. So then we need to find, I think I'm going to go stain splatters. Pink. Might be able to do the purple. The purple might come out. Go glossy accent. Little piggy eyes. They'll come out nice and glossy. And we might do some of the centres of the flowers that we can see. They should dry nice and glossy for a glossy centre. Right, and then we'll go the purple Nuvo, if it will come out. Oh, it's going to, you guys. Right, so I'll go. And then we'll go down here. That one needs to move up a bit. And we'll go over here. All right, let's just flick those first. And then we'll move this one up to here, go in with that, behind that flower. That's better. Now it looks better. Right, let's just cover me and we'll do brown splatters. And I can't believe what I just did. Don't ask me how I did that. Oh, can't see it on me. I must have put that on there. Taking that glossy out. Okay, walnut stained distress spritz. And that's what we're doing. Done. Even though I've made a few mistakes here. That should be right. Let's take that bit out. Alright. Okay, done. I'm done before I wreck anything else. Okay. There's, oh, look at that. Brown splatter. I cleaned that down yesterday. Okay. Before we wreck everything, make sure that's in screenshot for you guys. Okay, so if you think you might like to have a go at this, please, by all means, press pause, take a screenshot and have a go. At the same time, if you do like what I've come up with, if you give me a thumbs up, that would be really appreciated. Down below in the description box will be the playlist for Stamp and Stencil Savvy. And I will have Kathy Loves to Scrap YouTube channel there as well. And the Facebook group and website for Scrapbook Fantasies. And you'll find all these things in their on their website. These two here are colour cuts. This is a chipboard piece from the Chippies of the Month subscription, which is cheaper than buying just bits like that. So I think you get 4 big ones of this and 3 little ones in a subscription. The flowers and the piggy were all from Fussy Cut Sheets. And as I said before, the pattern paper was from a few different things plus the stencil. So go and check everyone out on the playlist. Give them a like, subscribe to them if you're not already, and give them a comment, something you like about their layout. At the same time, if you are new to my channel, I hope I've done enough for you to consider subscribing. And thank you everyone for all your support and encouragement. And I do hope that you guys like this layout. And press pause at any time to take a screenshot so you guys can have a go. And have a go at Kathy's sketch. Thank you. I will see you all in the next one. Stay safe, happy scrapping, and bye for now.